Hey, it's Steve with Raybucks. Got the 73 Ford F350 here. If you've been watching some of the videos, you saw we just put the windshield in. We've done a couple other things. While I am letting the rubber around the windshield set, because we do have to work the upper corners in a little bit, I'm getting ready to put the mirrors on. So this thing came with these big mirrors. They're called, I think they were called Western style mirrors. They came on the Super Camper Specials and I think the Camper Specials, or it was an option on those. They had a swing-in mirror and then they had other different mirrors. So these were the really larger ones. They have like the three-pointed mounts on them, and they could pivot. So I was lucky enough to get a set of these when I bought the truck. Someone had taken them off, so I need to put them back on. So I'm going to show you what I'm going through to put these on, because one of the issues is it's missing one of the mounts, so I have to make a mount for it. And then I had to try to figure out the bolt and nut situation, because they mount a little bit differently than what you would think. They don't just bolt right onto the truck. So I'm going to take the camera, I'm going to show you what the mounts look like, I'll show you what the mirrors look like, and explain what I'm going to do, since some of the original mounting hardware, like the T-bolts, are next to impossible to find right now. Okay, we're going to start with the mirrors themselves. So here are the two mirrors. You could tell which mirror is which or where it goes, because on the front bracket, this one has an R for right, and this one, if I swing it around, has an L for left. So you know it's the right and the left mirror, so I got the set. As I said, there's two bolts top, two bolts bottom, and then one bolt that goes through this hole right here, and this is the bracket that I'm missing. You can see there's already a bracket right here on the back of that, and there's a bracket on that one. Someone just unbolted it right from the truck, but for some reason they took this bracket off and it is gone. It's not on the truck, so I need to figure out how to make that and get that all mounted. So here's what they look like. These do say Ford on them. I don't know if you can see it right there. So they were original factory mirrors from the truck, and then I believe obviously these helper mirrors in the bottom were installed after the fact. This looks like someone maybe had an antenna, maybe a CB or a radio antenna mounted to it at one point in time. And then let's take a look at the holes. So this is the situation we got. There's two like nutserts that are in the door here. So you have two bolts. I think they're like 3/16 bolts that go in. Actually, you know what? I have a screenshot from a website, I think Fortification. I'll put a link to it down below. I'll show the screenshot right here so you can see all the details as well for these bolts and the ones around it. So you got those ones, and then as you probably saw in that screenshot too, and you'll see on that link, you have two holes, two mounting holes up on the top, and they're legit just holes, and then two holes right here. So what would have gone in here are T-bolts. So if you look at that screenshot again, and actually I'll just show you what a picture of that looks like right here. So those would go in from the back, and they sit flush against the back of the door so that it doesn't compress the weather stripping. Those are the things that are really hard to find. They're 1/4-20 T-bolts. We have something in our Henry's division that looks like this. It's a universal like molding clip, and you could break it off at any one of these tabs and poke it through. So I thought, oh, I'm going to break it all the way down to this very center section, and then just use this as my T-bolt, which the size would be perfect, except I didn't realize this wasn't a 1/4-20 when I grabbed it from the warehouse the other day. This is a, it's something slightly smaller than a 1/4-20, like I think it's like a 10/26 or something like that. But anyway, I thought that was a good idea. It's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is take some 1/4-20 all thread, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to cut out some little sheets of metal and weld it to it, and that's going to be my T-bolt. So I'm going to make some T-bolts, and on what goes on the outside, again, you probably saw this in the in that diagram, is an acorn nut. So I got these 1/4-20 acorn nuts. I might even scratch these up a little bit so that they kind of rust, or maybe I'll scratch them in with like a vinegar mixture, rust them up so that they match the rest of the mirror. And then the bolts that go in the bottom two holes that go into those nutserts. This is actually an original one, and it was stuck in the mount of the mirror, or the bottom mount of the mirror. That's what it looks like. This one's all you probably can't tell, but it's kind of stripped around the end. So I actually had a set of these black valve cover bolts, and they are almost exactly the same length. So I'm going to use these. I may have to cut these down just a hair, but I'm going to use them with a set of these lock washers, the tooth washers, and I'm going to just use those to mount the bottom of the mirror. So for the bracket, I'm going to use a piece of 1/8 inch aluminum. Actually, Walt had a piece of this sitting around from something he did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down and then shape it to match what it should look like. And I'll show you a picture right here. Again, I found it from one of the Ford flyers and somewhere else, and you'll find it on that fortification site of what that bottom one should look like. Okay, so what I did was I actually cut a couple of these and started putting a bend in them. So I have a little bit of a radius, and that's going to get me close to where I need to be. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the upper and the lower portion of the mirror and then get this mount close, and then I'll start tweaking these as necessary. I'll get my 2 holes in here, get these bolted on, and then I can trace around it, get my hole, and then I can start cutting it to make the mount. I'm also going to cut some of this rubber that I had. It's really thin, probably like a 1/16 or so, and use it as a like a gasket behind all of these so that it's not just metal on metal sitting on the truck. I don't want it squeaking, and I also don't want it digging into the paint any more than it already has. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to start working on these right now. I'm going to get these mirrors mounted onto the truck, and then I'll show you what that looks like hopefully here pretty soon. Okay, I have my plate cut out for the backing for the T-bolts. So what I did was I got just a piece of 22 gauge sheet metal, put it in the brake, and cut this at 5/8 of an inch wide, and then each one is going to be 7/8 of an inch long. I measured around the door, and it seemed like that would probably be a good size to fit that, and then I marked it and drilled a hole in the center, well, pretty close to the center, not that perfect, and I did it at 15/64. So it ended up being just a little bit shy of the hole or the size of the 1/4 all thread, so that it doesn't slide all the way through. But what that's going to allow me to do is clamp it or hold it in place, and then I could weld it and get like a nice little weld in the back and then grind that flush so that I'm not losing any of the thread, and I'm getting a good penetration on that. So I'm going to get these all cut out now, and then I'm going to start welding each of these in here. You can see there is one of my little T-bolts in the all thread that I cut down just to make sure that it fit, and I'm going to get a set of these made up, put them in there, and see if this works. And if it does, then I'll make another set for the other side. Okay, so I made the first one and just loosely put it on. You can see that's kind of what it's going to look like. I'll show you the back side. It's very rough because I just did a couple quick tacks on it and didn't grind it or anything, so it's going to work. So that's all going to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to round these corners off. I'm going to grind this down, and then I'm going to paint this probably with some zero rust so that it doesn't rust. And then I'm going to make a bunch of these. So I'm going to do all that and then get everything bolted up, and then once that's done, I'll start working on that other bracket and show you what that looks like. So here's one of the T-bolts after it's painted. They're all done, so I'm going to go get the mirrors mounted and start making the other brackets. Okay, so here's the bracket that I made. Started with this, turned it into that. As you can see, the acorn nuts aren't on it yet. I'm going to end up making 2 more little T-bolts that stick out a little bit further. Once I put the rubber gasket in and set this piece in place, there's a slight curve to the door right here that the original bracket would have kind of contoured to, and this one's flat. I'm going to make these a little bit longer. And then I just put a regular old bolt in there. So, backing out, that's what it looks like on. So I need to do a little bit of adjustment over here. Obviously the mirror's tilted out, but that's just these 2 brackets that are right here. I threw a little bit of Croil on those. I'm going to loosen those nuts up and then hopefully just twist it to straighten it out, but that's it. So it's all in place. The other thing I noticed, and I'm going to I misstated it, but the inside, the flat part of these T-bolts, while it sits in here, does not sit against the weather stripping. The weather stripping sits down here. That actually goes flush against the truck, the body, or the cab of the truck. So that is the main reason why these need to be flat and can't stick out like a normal bolt, because the door won't shut correctly because it'll hit right there. So found that one out after I was opening and closing it, and then realized where the door was hitting. So anyway, got it on. I'm going to make another bracket. I'm going to make a couple more longer bolts, get the other side on. And then that's it. So I'll have the Western style mirrors back on the truck, and going to get ready to pull this thing out of the garage finally. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below if you haven't already, and keep an eye out for the next video. Hopefully it's going to be getting this thing out, hopefully giving it a quick wash and taking it around the block, and I don't know, fingers crossed it makes it around there, or if not, then we'll see what breaks and we'll fix that next. Thanks.